Hello folks. As you might expect, the book that I'd most highly recommend, whether you're in machining or anything else, would be a good copy of the Bible. This is mine. Used to have a holy card, I think by Guardian Angel if I remember right, taped to the front of it there by the daughter of a friend of mine. But this one here happens to be about 40 years old. You can tell it's pretty tattered, kind of falling apart here and such. Well written in, well read. Never claimed that I've read the entire Bible, believe it or not, because there's an awful lot in there. The one thing I would say is don't be intimidated by it. There's a lot that gets confusing, hard to interpret. Some people would say that you don't need anyone to interpret it for you. Well, you know what? I don't want to be insulting here, but they're idiots, because it is written in a time, and much of it is written in times and languages that we just simply don't understand. It's not on, understanding is not on the face of the page there quite so easy, because they use a lot of things in the language and according to their cultures that are very different from ours. So if you want to interpret it, understand it correctly, it really does help to have a good guide. And there's plenty of them out there, and plenty of them will mislead you, so just be aware of that. I would like to recommend a couple sources here, or one source anyhow. To my side over here is a magazine put out by an organization called Catholic Answers, and they explain a lot of the more difficult passages in the scriptures, and if I may throw it out there, also in philosophy, theology, history, all sorts of things that really help you get a grasp of what's being said there, the real message. And because it is a Catholic book, a Catholic Bible here that I'm promoting, people wonder how come, well, just, isn't the Bible the Bible? And no, that's not the case. The Catholic Bible goes back, you can trace its history all the way back to the 1st century, and of course the Old Testament goes back beyond that. And to get a better idea of how we came up with the Bible that we did, it really helps to have someone like Jimmy Akin over here in his book explain things and give you the historical perspective to why a Catholic Bible is not the same as a Protestant Bible, and how we arrived at that. And when you read this and study it a little bit, it makes a lot of sense. But for everyday living, just remember, the Bible is the go-to source for all of these things. It may not tell you how to set your speeds and feeds for drilling titanium or milling Inconel or things like that, but it does give you an understanding on human nature, and it gives you a lot of inspiration and hope for the future, and, well, basically who to turn to when things don't go so well, and we all have experiences like that. So without belaboring the point, I'd strongly encourage you, pick up a copy of the Bible and read it. Don't worry about understanding everything in it. Take it in stride. The Psalms are a good place to start. Proverbs is a good place. The Gospels, of course, are a very good place. And you'll get a better understanding of it, and it will definitely grow on you. You'll find that it gets to be a very hard book to put down. Thank you, and God bless you.